Fill her up.
You're listening to the GaS Digital Network.
It's time for GaS Digital Now. Join producer Natalie and Blind Mike to learn what's going on behind the scenes of your favorite shows.
What up, everyone? It is the GaS Digital Now, the GaS Digital Wrap-Up Show. I'm Blind Mike. That's Natalie.
Coming in hot.
And we are back fresh from the city of cowboy love. That's right, Austin, Texas.
I like that name for it. I was not there, but three-quarters of the show, the team working on this episode currently was there.
Oh,
including
yeah.
Dom and Serafina in the booth.
We're going to give you all the deets that no one else has talked about yet. I listened to Zach and Lewis's podcast, and
recounts.
I have plenty of details that they have not talked about yet. So this is going to be fun. If you have any other questions in the chat, we don't expect any questions. But if you do, if something comes up during the show that you wanted more information about, or just anything in general that you think we left out that you want to hear about, put it in the chat. Dom will try to read it, but no pressure. We don't expect any messages.
This is the show where we talk about all the best moments that happened on the network this week. And in studio lore, big thing, there were the GaS Digital 30s, and that's why everyone was in Austin. Just giving a little context for like what the show is normally.
Yes.
Let's hear it.
It was quite a week. First of all, Natalie, let's hear about your week here before we get into the juicy stuff.
Week here. What did I do last week?
You saw Bandit?
I did. That was this week. I saw... Oh, yes, you're right. We took the week off last week because I couldn't get a co-host or a team in time because everybody was gone. So sorry about that.
Sorry about that.
Might be. We got to air the Q&A for YouTube. Queer and asexual.
Shout out my aces. And my spades.
Yes. Ari was in studio this week and he brought his dog Bandit, who was very sweet and very shy. And I liked her a lot.
What was it like holding down the fort?
All of a sudden I'm blanking on it. I'm like, I don't remember. On Thursday, I can't. Oh, I did HSR. Just kidding. I'm about to do HSR because it airs after this. HSR is always live. Always live on the GaS Digital Network. I will be on it, and I will talk about
what she predicts is going to happen.
What I predict is going to happen, precisely. So I covered HSR last week as well, the one that has aired already. That was pretty fun. That was a good one. I fumbled the drop one time. I won't bring attention to when it is.
She will fumble the drop.
No, this is from last week, from last Thursday.
Ew.
Fumbled it a little bit, but that's okay. It's fine. And then...
Cerveza natural.
Yeah. Not much else. I was
relax?
vibing at the apartment by myself for a while.
Karaoke?
Oh, I did do karaoke. Me and Jorge and my cousin and his lady friend did karaoke, and I did 4 songs, and it was awesome. It was really fun. I faced my fears of going to sing at the bar instead of in a private room. I also built a dresser yesterday. I just want to flex that I built a dresser yesterday.
My girlfriend is more of a man than I am. I'm getting ahead of the comments on this one. Thank you for just throwing me under the bus. Now I'm going to have to deal with this for 3 weeks in the RLC.
This is a team effort. The box was so fucking heavy, and it was in our lobby for like 4 days until Mike got home.
They can't hear what you're saying because they're too busy typing queer in the chat.
They're too busy jerking off in the chat. Mike got the 200-pound box up the stairs, and he brought the old dresser down, and I built it. Team effort.
I can't see.
He can't fucking see. Like, it's intentional that I don't let him build the dresser. It's fine.
Like every time we have sex, I just think I'm putting it in, and then she has to say that's
like,
the
this
toaster.
Is my ear. I like that you went full. Not even me.
No.
I built a dresser yesterday. I was pretty proud, and I disabled the You can't make fun of me for stepping over you because I was already speaking when you got that
I
one
know.
off.
What is it with this fucking guy? Shut up. It's like neon panties in the mouth.
Oh, everyone go watch Panties in the Mouth with Mike.
Yeah, I couldn't shut the fuck up because I was hammered.
Mike couldn't stop doing El Diablo. You guys heard that here first, and now it's on Panties in the Mouth. They also, I clowned you for this already. Don't get touchy. I feel like all they talked about was stories about you from like 3 years ago.
Yes. Well, we missed each other. We had to.
Yeah.
It was like a hang. So you're gonna bring stuff up. You're gonna have the member committees.
Can you talk about the other show you were on, or has it not come out yet?
I was also on Mike Rainey's podcast, Getting Some Head, which will be coming out soon, and I was very
Sleep deprived
from hanging out with everyone and partying a little too hard the night before, but it was fun.
Such is life.
It's just I am such the interviewer that when I'm the interviewee, it's like that fucking Eric Andre on Nardwuar thing.
Yeah, yes.
Where we're just going like
trying to out weird each other.
Yeah, that was kind of the vibe, but it was fun.
That's funny.
I got to see the Austin Capitol building, or the Texas Capitol. Excuse me.
I've also seen the Texas Capitol building. In the 36 hours I have been in Austin in my entire life, I did see the Capitol building. It's one of the only places I went.
Yeah, it's I'm going to say it now. No, wait, am I mixing up Capitol buildings? I will say just by a hair, the Pennsylvania one is cooler, but just by a hair.
And because you have to be loyal.
Yeah, it's just the design of the Harrisburg one, like the dome. I always look at the domes, and the dome in the Harrisburg one is a cooler design.
This is the type of shit that Mike
and also,
talks about, by the way.
Also, yeah, architecture.
Yeah, Mike loves
autism.
being like, which city has the best skyline? Top 5 ranked from 5 to 1.
Architism.
Yes.
Also, the other reason is a little bit of behind the scenes. There was the bathroom on the first floor was so full, so then we tried to look around the entire building for another bathroom, couldn't find one, then just circled back, and we had to I was holding our pants, trying not to pee. We're doing the pee-pee
Who's
dance
we?
in the hallway. Me and Rainey.
Oh, that's where you filmed. Right.
Yeah.
Right. That's annoying. How is it that the men's bathroom is filled?
Because there was only one.
Oh.
And there's like
one single stall
Mexicans
bathroom.
there looking at it.
Got it. That sucks.
I'm like, get out! You're gonna get deported if you keep standing here.
Tell us about this trip.
So I went down early because, and this is the boring part, it will get more interesting, but basically I had an eye doctor appointment in Cincinnati, so I figured it saves me a flight if I fly to Cincinnati and then to Austin. So I did that. Everything was good with the appointment. I had timed it just right where my flight was going to be coming in at 6, so I could make it to Optimum Noctis at 8. But that my flights got really delayed, didn't end up landing until 2 a.m., and I had made arrangements to sleep with a fellow comedian and former Lemaire Lee roommate, Pete Eckenroth.
Sleep on his couch.
Crashing.
Not sleep with. You said sleep with.
Well, the same thing, right?
You gotta pay him somehow.
Yeah. Where else? I mean, I can't sleep alone. I need a buddy.
Yeah.
I need couldn't think of it. Anyway, a cover buddy, yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
We have to go under the covers together and read comic books with flashlights.
Right.
So that was fine. It was fun reconnecting with him. And then the next day, I recorded Panties in the Mouth, got really drunk at noon,
Classic Mike.
and they did not get as drunk as I did, and Nate was leaving, so that was actually the only time I saw Nate, Andy, and Pat. I saw Lemaire the whole weekend, but
Right.
the rest of them, Nate had to go for a family thing. Lemaire and or Andy and Pat probably just had wife stuff or
Right.
something. But I didn't get to see them for the rest of the time, but it was fun. I regret the passes I made at Andy's wife. I apologize
It
for that.
got the title of the episode.
I apologize. It was just the funniest thing I could say in the moment.
Yes, it was. It was very funny.
Okay, yeah, that's it.
It would
That's
have
what
been
I was going
crazy for you to not go for it.
So, yeah, very funny. And then I had a case of fucking Michelob's that I was like dragging around
Bruh.
till I got to our Airbnb. Yeah, and then we got settled into, guys, what did Tom call it? The hospital room?
Yeah, Tom picked an Airbnb with no carpets.
Cold tiles.
But
cold feet.
No carpet. Everything's white. The beds are white. The walls are white.
which
the
is very
ceilings are white, the
Tom-esque
floor is
because
white.
he's like, oh, good, it's spotless in here. That's great.
The couch was like a miniature couch meant for like children, and it
Yeah.
was like broken. And
Oh
he
my
was like,
God.
no, it's fine. Just hung out on the bar
No,
stool.
it's fine.
He's like, there's a bar. It's fine.
Yeah, he's like, I found my spot, the bar. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Anywhere.
Was it just the four of you?
Any kind of island he's washing up at.
Yeah, exactly. So it's just you, 4 of you guys?
Yes.
Okay.
Although it slept 8.
They always say that. If you share beds, it usually works
Well,
like
there was
that.
an entire room that no one went in that had 2 beds.
Oh, sick. That's chill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tom didn't want to share a bathroom with GBM because he said GBM leaves little messes everywhere.
I
'cause
do.
He, can't
He
see.
literally does. I live with him
So he bought a house with a whole extra bedroom.
just
to
so that
avoid
he
this.
could have his own bathroom.
Yeah.
That's so funny. That's so Tom.
He's retentive to the anal degree.
That's true. But Mike does leave
Uh,
little messes. He'll like shave just over nothing sometimes.
I've stopped that habit.
You have stopped that, but you used to
She's-
do that.
You're giving the chat
I had to go for the funniest. I like
much
you and
ammo.
Andy's wife. I had to just go for the funniest thing to say. Sorry, I had to throw you under the bus.
I'm not that kind of funny.
Funny looking.
Funny how?
If you should not wear these glasses to play poker because I can see your whole view, which you can't see.
Oh,
I can see the whole table.
It should be
Oh,
like-
there's us.
we should edit this so it's just Austin, Texas.
Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good.
So after that, so we went to Terry Black's.
Yes. How worth the hype? Yay or nay?
Yes.
I love it.
Great. And to the point where even because you go up to the counter and they're like, and it's just a guy with like fucking slabs of meat.
Yeah.
Well, first, actually, before you do that, you go in the line and you pick your sides first, which I think is wrong.
Why?
I think you should figure out what meat you want before you pick your sides.
You should know anyway, I think.
But like, what if you want a different meat that doesn't go with the sides?
All the meats should go with all the sides.
I guess.
All the sides go with everything.
Yeah, you get your sides first.
Yeah.
I got mac and cheese, which was delightful.
Yeah, I don't think you can be an Austin barbecue joint and not have good mac and cheese.
It was so good.
Yeah.
I thought it was all right.
Wow. Fighting words. Why? What? Like, it had like...
It was the Velveeta kind.
So smooth, creamy sauce.
Creamy sauce.
Oh, I fuck with
It
that.
reminded me of like my school cafeteria in a way.
That's so funny. I like the smooth sauce better than sometimes you get what is like really good mac and cheese and it's like congealed. Like it's not like a cheese sauce. It's just like a melted cheese that is like separated.
No, I fucking hate that shit.
I hate that
No,
too.
it
I hate
wasn't
that too.
No, this was buttery kind of cheese. It was so
Yeah.
creamy and delicious.
I would fuck with that.
And then
Sorry, Dom. Outnumbered. Although I didn't eat it.
I forget what other side I got. But anyway, so the guy, then you get up to the counter and the guy's got these slabs of meat and he's like, "What do you want?
Yeah.
And how much of it?"
Yeah.
And I was
They weigh it?
Yes.
I love that.
you pay by weight,
Love that.
but also by like you pay by weight by
By
kind
type of meat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he was like, I always go typical Mike. If you interact with me in a customer service setting, especially at a food place,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I have decision fatigue, and you got to decide for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I have zero confidence in what my own brain even wants.
You did that a different time on this trip that you told me about where you
Yes.
literally just like pick for me. What should I get to the people
'Cause
serving
it's
you?
the
I think that's
same-
smart. They don't mind that.
It's the same as getting a haircut and telling them to figure it out because it's like you're the professional. You work here 8 hours a day. You should have this down on what your service entails.
Right. Some people are picky. They want what they want, not what somebody else wants. Anyway,
I'm the opposite. I'm showing up and I want the experience that you're best at providing.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Anyway, so that rant aside, I got some kind of prime rib thing.
Right.
Or some kind of pork product that was like, he was like, if you're extremely hungry, get this one. But other than that, it's not the famous one, but it's good for like a regular meal and it's still delicious.
I appreciate that because he could have upsold you and been like, man, you're going to be real hungry. You want this big, expensive one.
Yeah, he was like, this is, if you're just ready to eat a good meal, this is better than the
what
famous
was it?
thing. I don't remember. It was some kind of pork thing.
Right.
I'm sure they got something similar to it.
Right.
But then I also got a water cup and then use it for Dr. Pepper.
You can't tell people that on the internet. They'll come back for you. They're going to find you now.
They're going to charge me?
They're going to charge you. Be like, give us our $4.
Yo, true. And so, guys, what do you think? Because you guys went back. They went back later in the week.
Ooh.
Dude, yeah, it was great. Dom wanted to go back. That was a Dom thing.
I feel like it would be like Katz's Deli around here where it's like you can't even get in.
It started, we got there at 5 p.m. on the Tom anal retentive dot.
Right.
And then as soon as we ordered, people started like the line was around the block.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, we walked right in. Just right
nice.
in. No one online. Went right up to the side counter.
Nice.
It was the middle of the week too.
I was gonna say you went at old people dinner time.
Yes, me dinner time because I have 1.5 meals a day.
Yeah, Mike doesn't eat lunch, so he eats dinner at 4:35 in the afternoon. So
Tom lost a fucking later twice.
Classic Tom. So let's hear about these shows.
Well, let's first because this was the day before Story Wars,
right?
So after Terry Black's, Serafina had to get books for Story Wars, so we had a fun little adventure going to some kind of local bookstore to find the themed books.
That sounds up my alley. Anything good or not? Just like kind of garbage for Story Wars. I feel like the books for Story Wars are always deliberately like kind of
guilt and betrayal,
love.
And Tom pointed out both the books. Honestly, I'm gonna give this to Tom. It was
Shout
like
out
an ejaculation.
Uh-huh.
Dysfunction was about abortion, and that was the guilt vibe. And then betrayal was like a JFK book.
Love that.
But it was great.
That's great.
And then we went outside to smoke, and Tom didn't have a lighter.
Classic Tom. I do this is making me want to go back there. I feel like I'm recently bragging about the fact that I now am the proud owner of a United Airlines credit card. Ooh. So I'm like, I'm going to be cashing in these fucking miles, dog. I got to spend $1,000 in the next 3 months and I get 30,000 miles. So if anyone wants dinner, I'm buying.
Oh, it was the brisket was the expensive one.
That makes sense.
But the pork ribs were cheaper, so he gave me the pork ribs.
Nice. Hell yeah. Anyway, Story Wars.
Yeah, so then the next day, that night, we went to the creek to hang out. Cool. Lemaire showed up. We were just like sitting outside for like an open mic, and it was like they literally let homeless people in from 6th Street to do comedy. It was it was like making all of our skin crawl, where we're like, I don't want to be around these people for a second after they get off stage. Am I right about that? Was that the energy?
No, yeah, that was definitely your energy, because soon after Lemaire comes in, like Mike's talking to him, whatever, it's vibe. It's like me, Dom, and Tom, and them two.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they hold this against me.
GBM walks inside and then is therefore never seen again.
I told them I was going with Lemaire to the mothership.
Oh,
but I guess they
did
didn't
GBM just leave us? That's so funny.
That's so funny. It's like
I definitely told Tom, and he forgot.
That also would kind of make sense. But I could see both. I could see you just not.
Because he said to me, what are you doing tonight, guy? And I was like, I think I'm actually going to go with, because he was asking me if I want to go to the bar with him. And I'm like, I think I'm going to go with Lemaire to the mothership. And he must have fucking forgot.
That's so funny.
I definitely told him. But anyway, yeah. So after they went to like a cool divey spot around the corner that Lemaire had recommended, actually. And Lemaire took me to the mothership for the first time. And it was literally that scene in Goodfellas where he walks them in through the kitchen with the girl.
Oh yeah, the only scene I remember from Goodfellas.
It was literally that where he's like, "Oh, that's fucking Derek Posted, and that's it's on Jamad, and like, you know that. Oh, there's Kurt Metzger, and so he's just like walking me through the back hallways, introducing me to all the producers and the waiters and stuff, and I just sat in the back because he had to go on stage, so he was like, "You sit here in the back booth."
Right.
And just like watch the show. And I was like, perfect.
That rules.
Watch Artie Matty destroy.
Nice.
He's so funny.
I love that.
He's hilarious. Yeah, it was literally that scene from Goodfellas. Then we went to Mitzi's, ran into Chris O'Connor there.
Nice.
Ran into DeRosa. DeRosa was sitting at like a table, and I said, "What's up, dude? I'm gonna be in town for the week, or whatever." And then someone grabs my hand and shakes it, and I look over. It's Tony Hinchcliffe smoking a cigarette, and he just nods at me, doesn't say anything. And I was like, "Hey, what's up, dude?" And I just walked away.
That's so funny.
Yeah. So that was, and then we basically called it after that. But they held it against me that I ditched them, and you know. I accept that, but also they have been to the mothership before. I really wanted to see it.
Yeah, that's fair.
I've never been to the mothership. That was my first time the day after.
Ooh, well.
I wanted to go with my
hang out
good
with his boy,
friend Lamorp Leverage.
Lamorp Leverage. Goddamn right.
Yeah.
Shout out that guy.
It was a good night. Then the next day we get up. We prepped for Story Wars.
Right.
And then we went to a this like little Mexican spot next door that I guess that you guys have been to before when you went to Austin. That's like right next to the mothership. Got some chips and guac. The guac was it was one of those table-side guac services.
Ooh. Where they mix it for you?
Yeah.
That's cool.
No, Natalie, they smush the avocados in front of you.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of, there was one Mexican place that I went when I was in Austin, but I feel like it was farther than that. I feel like it was a trek to get there. Like some of the comics took Ubers and I walked like a crazy person. So it must not have been the same place. I don't remember what it was called.
Yeah.
Keep going. Sorry.
I'm gonna playback speed 2x this story, guys. I promise.
Let's hear it.
So then Story Wars happens. Really cool. Tony Hinchcliffe was guest narrator for the first one. Tim Butterly was guest narrator for the second one. Not gonna give up the lineup besides that, but I feel like I can say guest narrator. It's not spoiling anything because they're not on the show.
Right.
The green room vibes were really fun. Everyone was hanging out. The Butterleys came by at one point. Yeah, all in all, a good night. It was shows were packed. It's really cool to see the mothership with Story Wars in it because I'm so used to it being such in this confined space.
Yes.
So then when it's in this big like room, and then it's got like lighting happening with it and stuff like that too, makes it even cooler.
Sorry, I was looking up the restaurant I went to. It was called Cisco's.
Oh.
Sorry, my bad. I couldn't let it go. But you're talking about how the experience is different there because it's like a much bigger production now.
Yeah, and the cool thing about the mothership is that it like, Rogan cooked with this one. It's triple platy in the hood, like the way he did this because like everything. The theme is so on point with like you're in a spaceship. It's like it's like cowboy futuristic.
Yeah. Space cowboy, something.
Yes. Like in every aesthetic is perfect. Like they're in the green room. There's literally a table that has a snake inside of it. Going through it. And there's like little alien grinders on the table that are like those like the thing where like it can never like fall on its side. It's like egg-shaped things.
Yeah.
And that's just
a grinder.
Cool as fuck. I said to Lazer when I was in the green room, I'm like, even the dehumidifier looks like it belongs here because it looks like spacey and futuristic.
Right.
Yeah, the mothership is all that it was built up to be. It's really something special. Obviously, the Cellar and the Comedy Store are like the best, but I would say this is 100% third. It's made for comedy.
Yeah.
It's every single to the inch detail is wired for comedy, like low ceilings, the lighting, and the merch was so sick too. I forgot to get merch, but I really want, because they have really cool merch too. Anyway, so I'm trying to 2x this. So then Friday night, it's Tripoli. Did I miss anything Thursday after Story Wars, guys?
Any wacky hijinks happen?
We hung out at the Butterly's house.
Was that Thursday?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's when we watched our fucking Q&A.
Oh yeah, apparently our Q&A is like triple platinum in the Butterly Harrington hood. Yeah. And Mike said this as soon as he got home. He got home on like Monday at like 10 p.m. and he was telling me about this. And he was like, I'm talking about you. I don't know if I'm talking to them. He goes, they loved our Q&A. They couldn't stop talking about it. We watched it together. And the more he talked about it, I go, and you're saying this isn't in a mean-spirited way?
I had to ask them 8 times.
Because it sounds like bullying.
Did it also not sound like they were being ironic at first?
It sounds majorly like bullying.
I mean, no.
I don't think that they are.
And genuinely found it like I did. I was there when it was filming. It's pure entertainment. It's funny through and through.
Yeah, okay.
It's a hilarious concept, though, to be like, I don't know. You guys are the best. That really is the moral that they were sharing, for sure.
Yeah,
Thank you.
So but like, I also had to like 8 times be like, guys,
I would have done the same thing.
You promise that you're not like being like, oh, it's because...
Haha, it's fun to laugh at our friends being genuine.
We're being so
they're
annoying.
being too genuine.
Let's
make fun of them. They're earnest. They're being earnest right now.
What is it? Impossible watch. Thank you. You know how people put that under all the cringe videos now?
Yes. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
And Mike reassured me that no. And I asked Harrington here. He was like, no. Tim kept being like, this is my favorite movie. He's like, this is my favorite movie.
Because Tom kept fucking interrupting it because Tom hated that we were watching it, and he kept interrupting every 7 seconds because they wanted to do like a masterpiece classic thing where there was like behind the.
So what were you? So what was going
behind
through?
the
What was your thought
director's
process?
commentary?
Yeah.
And Harrington would pause and be like, so. When you guys were talking about what was the one thing where it was it was like you had taken a jab at me,
right?
And so Harrington was like, so what's going through your head now? Now I have to make fun of her giving head? Is that what you were thinking? I was like, no, it didn't even go that deep.
Yeah, I know exactly the part you're talking about, by the way.
What was it?
It was me being like, hey, you're gonna say that I'm bad at giving head. Here's a story of somebody else saying that I'm good at it.
No, before that. Before the head thing came up.
Oh. Well, then I don't know what you're talking about.
Anyway, again, we have to 2x this, but they were also making fun of Paco being so comfortable, like sitting up against the wall.
Yeah, they want to push a show of him.
Him interviewing couples.
Yeah, asking like long-term couples.
Tented
fingers going, so like,
hypothetically though, do you like it when it's up and down or back and forth? Anyway, we did that. Tom was very drunk. And
everyone's
kept interrupting, and then he was like, can we turn this off and put on the Young Lean video? Butterly, I think you're really gonna like the Young Lean video. And Butterly was like, Tom, if I had a red button that could drop a piano on you anytime I wanted, I would be smashing it.
Type of shit that only Butterly says. Yeah. Yes. So
they put on the Young Lean video. And they were making fun of just all of us were just putting all of our hate into Tom interrupting into how much we hated this video.
And he doesn't remember any of it, probably.
Oh, it was so great. It was just the worst video ever, and we just tore it to shreds.
Yeah.
Anyway, good vibes. Next day, woke up. Serafina made bacon and eggs.
Wow. Housewife. I'm kidding. Good roommate.
The bacon was delicious, Serafina.
Let's hear about
the specials.
We're half an hour in.
Sheesh.
We're matching a little bit.
I'm sorry.
That's your thumbnail.
Guys.
That weird face that you just made.
Guys. Sincerely, I'm so sorry.
He's not even drunk right now. He's hopped up on booblies.
I'm so sorry that I won't shut the fuck up.
Let's hear it.
So Uncle Lazer and Tripoli are the first up on the specials. First of all, they completely changed the creek and the cave background of the stage. Usually it's like this wood paneling situation where it says the creek and the cave.
Right.
And they put down this big curtain.
Okay.
And it's however it's done in a way that they can change the lights so it can look like a blue curtain. Or I'm sure they did this for Canon's special, right? It was a black curtain.
Black curtain, but yeah.
But it was like a black curtain, but it could when the lights were on it, it could be red or blue or green. Everyone in the comments is like, "Sure, Mike, that's how it."
Sure, that's how colors work.
Yeah. But they had these beads in the background. They had this like soft lighting. It was almost like they put
Got real New York there for a sec. Soft
lighting. the some of the lights were the color of coffee.
Yeah, exactly. You see, he gets it. This guy gets it.
Lazer shows up super early, extremely high energy, just just feet kicking in the air, screaming lyrics to Leonard Skinner, just on a mad one.
The only thing I know about him is from the episode of TTI that he did 2 years ago at Skankfest. It's literally all I know about him.
He's the man.
Yeah, you came back from that one and you were like, he fucking nailed it.
He did. He really crushed it. Tripoli, I think Tripoli was doing something beforehand. It took him a little bit to get in the rhythm of it, but once he got going, he really was firing on all cylinders.
Yeah.
Kim showed up. I think the Butterly showed up at one point. Maybe they didn't.
Right.
But Kim was definitely there. We were playing basketball.
Uh-huh.
It was a lot of fun. And then, went off without a hitch. Lazer did an hour and 12 minutes.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Did he go second?
We're going to call him Naeem Lazer from now on.
That's funny. Damn. Good for him. He's like, you guys are making this. I'm going to get as much of it out of it as I want.
Because before the show, he went up to, he was like, I usually I don't do 30 minutes unless I'm featuring for someone. I'm headlining now. So like I usually do an hour.
Right.
And he went up to Rebecca and he was like, can I stretch a little bit? Like I'm not used to doing 30. And she was like, yeah, do what you want. It's your special.
Right.
And he took he took his time on that one.
Yeah.
But it was worth it because like his bits relied on building on the story to be able to get to his final closing story. So he kind of needed that pacing to be able to get, because it's an act. Yeah. It's not just a series of jokes. He has like an actual act that like tells his life and is like, there's a narrative to it to kind of understand who this person is.
Right.
And you can't do that as much in 30 minutes and also get the audience on your side and invested in laughing without also peppering in the jokes and, whatnot, whatever.
Yeah. When I was in 10th grade, we were supposed
Tripoli
to do
instead just laid the hammer down. It was good.
We were supposed to do a 10-minute presentation, and then they changed it our year to a 5-minute presentation. And I went, and everyone was like, yay. And I was like, I'm not doing that. And so I did 10 minutes anyway. So I deeply relate to him. I'm like, damn, fucking long-winded.
She loves to yap.
I love to yap.
Even back then, she was doing her plugs.
Yeah, I was like, follow me on
Venmo me.
Keep going.
Venmo me at Mike-A-Rufo. It's not
Natalie-DeChico on Venmo.
That's not it. So
mine is real, not his.
Then afterwards, we went back to the mothership because Big J was doing it was his weekend there, which also is crazy. Lewis was like hosting for him or featuring for him.
Right.
So he was going back and forth between the creek and the mothership to get to like help host with the specials, like introing it, being like, all right, guys, like let's laugh, let's have fun, like turn your cell phones off, that kind of thing. introducing them.
Sure.
And then going back to do jokes at the mothership for Big J.
He was doing a Mrs. Doubtfire situation.
Yes. Yeah.
He accidentally left his wig on while he was going to the creek in the cave.
His bald cap.
Yeah.
He has a bald cap.
He has a bald. Fun fact, guys. Lewis actually has hair. He just wears that cap all the time.
He's like, what, doggy? Steve Jobs said that you have to go bald so you don't have to ever shave your hair. It saves time. Yeah, and then that was the good times. Am I missing anything from Friday, guys?
We got delicious tacos after.
We did. We went to Taco.
Hell yeah.
Saturday night, this was the big one.
Okay.
What did I do Saturday during the day? Oh, food situation. So I was working until like 3 p.m. I'd woken up at noon. And, this was also insane on fucking Friday. These two, I'm trying to like entertain them, be silly, have fun. Cause the Butterly loves to put on OMG So Random videos.
Really?
To like curate the vibe. Yeah, like you said that we did in fucking...
That was
Vegas.
music videos though. That was gay guy music video.
So
night.
imagine if it was that, but just like autistic kids recapping what kind of Matchbox cars they have.
Right.
That's like the kind of shit he'll put on. And I was like, oh, I want to be kind of like Butterly, but I'll do a more fun version of it. Here's something that we've watched in the studio. This is a triple platinum in this studio.
Let's hear it.
Video of the thing I mentioned earlier, Eric, Andre, and Nardwar.
Oh, and Nardwar.
I'm like, they've never seen it. Let me put it on, and they're
Right.
like, can we watch the Kevin Hart roast? I'm like, I'm
You're like,
so
you guys are a week
fucking
late.
sick of it. I can't watch another minute. And they just sat down there, just their brains leaking out of their ears, watching this.
We
at
watched
1 in
like
the
5
morning.
minutes of it and then we left.
It was crazy.
That's so funny.
We didn't
He's
even really
saying-
watch the roast.
He's saying they didn't even watch most of it.
Sheep.
Sheeple. They were not everyone can be ahead of the curve like you, Mike.
Yeah. Wait, is that a blind joke?
No. How does that
I
make
would be
sense?
behind the curve. There it is.
I don't know about that. Anyway,
Next
the
day.
big night.
Well, I hate yammering, but I do have a personal anecdote.
This can be the 30 minutes episode.
Austin local recommendation.
Okay.
I actually got this from Mike Eaton because I didn't eat anything until 3 p.m. I was looking at places in Austin, and this one stuck out. It was called Casino El Camino.
Love it.
And then I asked Eaton for recommendations, and I specifically didn't mention that one because I wanted to see if he'd bring it up.
Right.
That was one of the ones that he said.
Okay.
So took an Uber there. It's literally right around the corner from the creek. And it's so good. They got these amazing burgers now.
Love it.
The burgers are so good. The vibes are really cool. It's imagine a trendy burger spot around here, except for instead of graffiti walls, it's stone walls or brick, kind of like this, but very dark.
Where Jorge lives.
Yeah. Yeah, he lives in there.
He lives in there.
And on the way back to our apartment before we got ready to go, I took a Lime scooter.
Wow, how'd it go? Do you know how to ride a scooter?
I didn't at first.
You seem like a scooter kid. You
But
seem like you weren't allowed to have a bike.
I had a bike, but I also rode around. I had the Razor scooter with the spark cartridge on the back, to be exact.
Right.
And then it broke off of it, and so
it was just a regular scooter.
we would still push down on it, and the metal would still make sparks.
Right.
Until eventually it melded together at the bottom, because it was just this, and the metal started to melt together because it was getting so hot.
Right.
And then it formed
a lump,
a needle, on a record for the rubber of the tire and it just started shredding the back of the tire of the.
There's a reason they don't make those anymore.
Yeah.
That's funny. You know how there were some kids that rode bikes and some kids that couldn't ride a bike that rode scooters. Ashley was a scooter kid. I was a bike kid. Ashley never learned to ride a bike.
What?
Ashley still doesn't know how to ride a bike.
Bro.
Do you guys both know how to ride a bike?
Yeah, I can ride a bike.
Can you?
I also learned late though. Like I
Okay.
just put it off.
Well,
I was
Sarah-
like
Sarah-
11 and then I learned.
But now as an adult, you can ride a bike.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Serafina can't
Thank
ride a
God.
bike and chew gum at the same time.
what does that mean?
It's a blonde joke.
Well, boo. That's like classic humor though. Doing like that's like a 2004 blonde joke. That's like something you would read in like a joke book.
Yeah.
GBM, how were you able to get home safe on a scooter?
Good question.
Well, I got lost a couple of times. I just
He
followed.
can't chew gum at the same time.
I
either.
followed whatever roads had a bike/scooter lane.
Right.
But I did get kind of lost. But I was cooking on that thing once I got going.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
I
you
was.
didn't park it well though.
No, I did not.
What
He
happened?
left it knocked over at the bottom step to get up to the house, and we had to like me and Serafina went shopping. We had to come back and like step over the scooter to like go up the
I'm
stairs.
such an asshole. There's no defense for this. I'm just an asshole.
There was don't you have to put it on the curb so that somebody else can take it?
Well, because
It was at the top of the driveway,
So
right
Tom
at the steps.
told
knocked
me
over.
that his got taken like 20 minutes after he had put it down. So I was like, oh, I don't want that to happen. What if I want to go back to the creek on the scooter?
Right.
So I put it by the door so someone would be like, oh, this is in use.
Right.
And then I just forgot to move it.
That's so funny.
So I'm sorry, guys. And then I forgot to unpay it. So it was like charging me while it was sitting there.
Yeah, dumbass. That's what happens when you take it into your house.
So it was not cheap.
What did you pay for it?
$20.
To go one trip
Yeah.
and then you use it again?
And the Ubers are like $5 down there, so it
Yeah.
was totally counterintuitive, but it was good for the experience. It was fun
Right.
for the experience.
Right. Anyway, good night. 41. We're 41 minutes in. What is the second night of shows,
Michael.
Michael? Had to pull out the government name.
Tim and Zach crushed.
Yes.
What else do you want me to say? There's not much to say because they fucking leveled.
Yeah.
Zach got a chant. They both got standing ovations. I had never seen. I mean, Tim says I've seen his like jokes before, but I haven't
Right.
really seen his material recently.
Me
So
either.
it was really developed. It was really tight.
Yeah.
Zach, I've seen plenty of times.
I've
so
seen Zach lots
it
of
was
times.
good
It's
to
awesome.
see the material in its final form, in its final Pokemon evolution.
I want to ask
was-
if certain jokes made it in, but I don't want to like spoil what some of his jokes are if people haven't seen them. I'll ask you off air.
A lot of the ones that you
The
know
ones
did
I
make
know.
it in.
Cool.
And they were crafted well with a
I'm so
captivated
excited to
audience.
see.
It's even better to see with an audience. Not that Zach doesn't know how to captivate an audience, but like with
Right.
everyone is there to see Zach.
Yeah.
So that made it even more exciting. Except for
Right.
that one heckler who, fuck you, buddy.
Did Zach talk about that on air?
Yeah, they talked about it on Rappin'
Okay.
Zoo. But
Yeah.
yeah, fuck you, guy.
Yeah, that's crazy to go to a special taping and be like, I'm gonna heckle. That's psychotic.
It was insane.
Yeah.
It was very disrespectful.
Yeah, it's like also, how did you get here and not know what's going on?
He knew Tim.
Oh,
He came for Tim.
but like, leave. Then leave. Don't be a dick.
Yeah.
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 Fuck that guy.
It was so a little bit of the layout because I don't know what else to tell you. The layout of
Yeah,
the
whatever.
creek, the layout of the creek has a patio in the back, and we were all chilling back there. There's
Yeah.
these little like garden chairs and like little tables where you'd put your ashtray and stuff. We were
Right.
hanging out back there. Zach hung in the green room the entire time because he was very nervous. We could tell.
Yeah.
Afterwards,
guy.
yeah, but it worked out.
Yeah,
definitely.
of course.
We were all giving him his flowers too. We had champagne afterwards with Lewis. Had a big cheers. Even Big J came by to say hi to everyone.
Nice.
And then we went to the Copper Tank,
Nice.
which is kind of like a sports bar / like arcade bar kind of thing. It had like arcade games. There were pool tables. There was arcade basketball.
Right.
There was everything and there was a punching machine. So we did a lot of punching machine stuff.
How'd you do with the punching machine?
Bad.
Really?
Bad.
Really bad?
Oh yeah.
Love it.
It was atrocious.
I'm bad at those, but I'm not strong. You carried a fucking dresser up the stairs, so I would assume that you'd be better at it.
I can't fucking aim for shit in a tit.
Oh, that makes sense. Of course
And I wasn't hitting it head on. I just couldn't.
not. Yes.
Everything about it was. It's the same thing with doing billiards.
Yeah.
I
I'm
can't-
okay at pool though.
I don't have the hand-eye coordination
Yes.
to get it.
You're missing one of the two things mentioned in the name of hand-eye coordination.
But it was so embarrassing when Mike Rainey's wife got double the points as I did.
Yeah,
That
she did
actually-
better than me too, and I really had to lock in and bring it home. And thankfully, I was able to, but I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
Jamie Rainey is a beast.
Yeah. Is she a fighter or is she just a strong lady?
I think she does jujitsu.
That's cool.
Yeah, wonderful woman, but she crushed it.
Yeah.
Tim,
Wonderful woman, and she crushed it.
Yes.
Not in spite of it.
No. But yeah, I was very embarrassed, and then I went to get food at a really ass food truck.
Boo.
And then afterwards, we all circled the wagons a bit, went to Kim's apartment, hung out there. The vibes were amazing. We were all complimenting each other and
Aw.
hanging out. We were talking about dreams, and
Cute.
Tim told us
Literal
his
dreams or like metaphorical dreams.
dreams. Yeah, dreams is in like stuff we've
Goals for your
dreamt,
life. Oh no,
and
literal dreams.
psychic experiences.
Cool.
Tim was talking about how he and Mary Jo's love blossomed.
That's sweet. I like that.
Their origins
I
together.
would like to know that.
And all that. Dom and Serafina were definitely feeling it. They were having a good time. How was the apartment, guys? Wasn't it really cool in that balcony?
The apartment was so awesome. It was literally decorated so cool. Her couches were perfect. Yeah,
That makes
Kim knows how to
sense.
set a vibe for sure.
That makes sense for Kim as someone who knows how to like curate a space.
Yeah, she had a drum kit where you put on headphones and then it just plays like it's an
cool.
electronic thing.
Yeah.
I was very bad at it, but I had fun fooling around with it.
Love it.
And then Sunday they flew out because we stayed up until 6 in the fucking morning.
Right.
We didn't leave her apartment until 6 in the morning.
Right.
So we all got back and started like figuring out like how to clean stuff up and
Right.
the checkout instructions. And so I didn't get
Brutal.
a lick of sleep.
Brutal.
And then we checked out and I went to Phoebe's Diner
Cool.
and got Eggs Benedict brisket.
Mike texted me about this Eggs Benedict as he was getting it, I think.
I liked it. It was okay. It was one of those things where I was like, you know what's good here. You tell me.
Yeah.
And so they were like, well, this is good. And I'm like, we didn't talk about the lunch, whatever. But we had a lunch with Big J and Lewis on Friday.
Right.
And yeah, it was very fancy. We're very grateful. We were at one point we rehashed the argument from Skanks about how many Alexes Lewis could take.
How many did he say?
Me and Kim agree that it would be 8.
Yeah, I was going to say like 9.
He says 12.
12
We're
feels like a lot.
12 is crazy.
12 is too many for a sock wrestling champion. She would take
Yeah.
you down in other ways, I think.
So we were we were debating that. Aura was there. She was
Oh,
being cute.
love it.
Yeah, they were just making fun of us before the show about not having refined enough palates.
Right,
Big J was making fun of us for that.
right.
Yeah, so that was a good. Do you guys have anything else to add from conversation at the brunch?
Brunch.
I don't know. Kind of what you said. It was funny. There was like oysters and stuff that was like by me, GBM, and Tom, and no one was touching them.
Oh, fucking Dom got a fucking burger. It's
He clowned him for
crazy
this.
behavior.
It was a steak burger.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
was
but
a
you're at a
steakhouse,
fancy
and
restaurant. Go to another. There's so many good burger places in Austin.
Maybe
Go to
he
another.
didn't want to be that guy who was buying the most expensive thing on the Boston
No, exactly. I
Time.
got like my burger was the same price as everyone else's. What was I
Yeah.
gonna get? Like a steak and lobster
Fancy
tail.
steak,
Like,
yeah.
Yes, that's what you said you were getting when you. And I was like, dude,
no,
that
was a
sounds
joke.
great.
That was a joke.
Yeah, he didn't want to flex.
I didn't even like work the shows. I was just there, so
Yeah.
I didn't want to like.
They would not notice. I wasn't working the shows either.
I feel you. I feel dumb on that. Get what you want to get anyway. Yeah.
It was insane behavior.
Eggs Benedict, brisket.
I
Mike's
met up
not
with
even an
Rainey.
egg guy, so
No.
that shocked me.
But it was good all around.
Yeah.
Met up with Rainey, walked around the Capitol. That was really fun. And then I was
Nice.
really tired afterwards because we were walking.
Yeah.
But I didn't have an Airbnb to crash at. So I was looking for Starbucks. This is a Sunday. No fucking Starbucks are open.
Yeah.
And they're all in hotels for some reason.
Right.
So eventually,
You got to go to the local cafe, dog. You got to get the experience.
I felt this is the most homeless I've ever felt.
I did the same thing around the Capitol building when I was in Austin because I was there for Moon Tower. I checked out that morning and my flight wasn't until 6. So I literally also felt like a homeless person around the Capitol in Austin. And I went to some local cafe and got like a bubble tea or something.
Thank God I dropped my suitcase off of the creek because
Yeah.
I probably would have lost it. I
Yeah.
was so tired.
Yeah.
And I walked around for a fucking hour downtown looking for anything where I could just charge my phone and
Right.
sleep. And eventually I found like a hole in the wall, not a hole in the wall because it's downtown, so it is a good spot, but like
Right.
just some
Little independent.
regular degular taco place and fell asleep in my quesadillas. And I like slept for an hour and eventually they were like, buddy, are you okay?
That's so funny.
And I was like, yeah, I'm going to be going now. And it was just in time for the specials. So got a little cat nap in. I was very sunburnt at this time also from walking around all day.
Yeah.
So they were all like, are you okay, man? Your face.
You look like a lobster.
Yeah. And Landau, this is the first time I've ever seen a stand-up. It was great.
Nice. You're like a fan of him generally.
Yeah, on podcasts and
Yeah.
stuff, and he was just really charming and funny, and his jokes were very well structured, and he's got so many crazy stories from
Right.
having he basically explained his childhood, and it made so much sense to me.
Right.
Where because he had both parents died really young.
Wow.
And so he dealt with it with alcoholism
Sure.
and drug addiction. So he was just telling stories from that and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's very fascinating to understand the kind person that has emerged out on the other side of that.
Right.
And it was the last night, so we were all celebrating, hanging out. Metzger came by. Berg was in a fucking cow printed vest, and he's doing a bodybuilding competition a month, so he's just yoked
Yoked as
on
hell.
steroids.
Yeah.
And he's it was it was very funny. He was talking to like Ralph about like STDs.
Did
and
Ralph hang?
Ralph did hang for some of it. He left immediately afterwards, but
course.
he was there for the tapings.
Gotta catch his bedtime.
Yes. He was gonna catch his cold.
That makes
And
sense.
yeah, Rebecca did not seem as stressed. I see her
That's
sometimes at Skankfest and I'm like,
I'm not gonna
feel
touch
bad for
that.
her.
Yeah.
This time she seemed comfortable and in her element. And I'm
Yeah.
like, this is it's a home game for Rebecca,
Right.
you know, and
Right.
she's like
Right.
yeah, she's calling all the shots and she knows it like the back of her hand and she really nailed it.
Nice.
That's all I can think of. But yeah, hung out with Lemaire until 2 a.m. and then
Cute.
hit the airport.
I love that. You're at a flight at like 7 a.m. or something like that?
10.
10 a.m. But still, you just went to straight at 2 a.m. You're like, I'm just going to go to the airport now.
Slept at my gate, woke up in time for my flight.
Love that. That's a kind of a move. Nice. Sweet.
Oh yeah, and Ben Staub was performing that weekend. So
I love that guy.
He was recording his special at the Austin City Limits. No, I'm kidding. At the Capital City Grill.
Cool.
No, I'm kidding.
Which one was it? Which one was it?
Cap City is the name of the club.
Yes.
And he performed at the Capitol Grill Comedy Club and did great.
This has been guessed. I'm kidding.
Did you guys have anything that I missed? Anything I missed back there?
Really?
Yeah.
Favorite memory?
Yeah, favorite memory. Highlight.
My favorite memory was hanging out at Kim's house, her apartment,
That's a good choice.
with the whole gang.
Yeah.
All the special. Zach and Tim's special was such a wonderful, amazing thing to be a part of, and everyone should go check them out when they're out.
Sweet. Yeah, absolutely. Those I'm the most excited to watch. Like I said, even though I probably do know a lot of Zach's material here, I'm excited to see it in its completed form. There are so many jokes that are favorites of mine.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of classic bits. There's a lot of good material. You guys are in for a treat in August when it comes out. You guys are absolutely, it's going to be awesome. I just apologize to the chat because I felt like I've been yapping.
This is just the 30s episode. Like, do we even get to a show or should we just call it here?
I think we should call it.
Okay. Trying to think of... Oh, really quick. Go watch the episode of HSR. Well, actually, stay and if you're watching this live, stay and watch the episode of HSR that's about to come out. I record it. It was top... So some peak HSR comedy, in my opinion.
Yes.
It's a good one. I don't know what it's called yet. It hasn't come out yet.
Oh, afterwards, Lewis went on Banana Phone, which is like a heckle mic.
Oh, I've heard of that.
He was talking about it in the meeting.
Yes.
And it was very funny because they were like, this guy looks like you, Lewis. And so he came out of the green room and he started like, roasting the guy back. It was very funny. Banana Phone is really cool.
It's a fun idea.
Yeah. It's like Kill Tony, but like with the
audience participates. Yeah.
That's
was fun.
Very funny.
Love it. I will have to come to Austin next time. A bunch of people told me that they were sad I wasn't there, which was sweet.
Yeah. We did miss you a lot.
I'm sorry. I just needed to not be going on a flight for like 5 minutes. I've been just on so many flights in the past 3 months that I needed to chill. And I was enjoying my solo retreat in our apartment for a little bit. I got a lot done. And I went out a bunch too. I went to the movies. And I went to karaoke.
Oh.
Yeah.
What was your song that you sang at karaoke that you were excited for?
My cousin and I did Silver Springs by Fleetwood Mac because I picked it because I know that's a song that he loves, and I thought that would bring the vibe down in the room because it had gotten busy at that point, but everyone like knows the chorus, so they were into it. It was fun. It was great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jorge was there. Is Jorge still here? He's around. Jorge did a Cheap Trick song or something that I like didn't know, but it was fun.
Oh this is a funny story. I'm glad you did the Cheap Trick song.
He did. Jorge did.
That's cool.
Yeah, I didn't even know it, but it was funny as fuck.
That's
Go ahead.
Awesome.
It's fine. Go ahead.
I know. I feel like I'm not listening to you.
It's okay. What were you gonna say?
But I do love that you went to karaoke. It sounds like
I
a
do
vibe.
too.
She also tells me these things off air, so it's not the first time I'm hearing them. So I'm trying to absorb it as if it's the first time I'm getting this information. And I'm glad.
I had to show you that I wasn't just like sitting around twiddling my thumbs while you were gone.
Yeah, you got me jealous too. Making me miss something.
Yeah.
One of my other favorite memories was so in the mothership green room, it was me, Tripoli. Sorry, this is gonna sound like I'm just like name dropping.
I was just gonna say. So yeah, I was in the green room with the mothership, hanging out with all these really cool comics. Anyway,
you don't want to like they also.
Of course, I want to hear.
They want to hear.
I got a clown.
I know that. I know. I'm saying this because I know it's gonna be like, oh, name dropping Mike, but it's like you don't want to hear about
humble
fucking
brag.
What Tom is doing the entire weekend, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's good to hear other non-related G Mike stuff.
Right.
So I was sitting in the green room with Butterly and Tripoli, and we were just talking conspiracies. We're like huddled in a corner, like girls gossiping, but it's about the government. We're like gossiping about the government. Like, oh, did you hear this one? Did you hear this one? Oh, actually, I heard this. No, the truth is this. We're like trading little secrets. Like,
I went to sit next down to Mike like during that, and I sit right next to him, and they're like having this in-depth 9/11 talk, and I was like, I'm really good, guys. Like, it's all you.
Yeah, you're like, no, I'm gonna sit back on this one. That's so funny.
So at one point, Tripoli is like, so I heard from Metzger that he thinks
That's
that
the real source.
that we used to all be giants, and they've dumbed down our diet, so it's made us smaller. And I was like, interesting.
I don't know about that.
I'm gonna have to ask him about that.
Do we think that he really thinks that, or he just likes to say stuff?
We just like to talk about this stuff.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
just fun to speculate.
Yeah.
And
I was gonna say, do you think Metzger really?
this is
thinks
our. Who knows what he thinks? Honestly.
that? Yeah, you're right.
He's an orc cloud of knowledge.
Yeah.
Where it's just like you see these sparkles of stars, but shrouded in it is this like mysterious info that you cannot decipher whether or not what the sources are
Right.
or where it's coming from. You just know it's there and it's gaseous.
Right.
And that's his brain.
I love that.
It's just an orc cloud. You know what I'm talking about? Have you like in the galaxies where it's like a big cloudy field. It's like a nebulous.
I do now.
With like stars in it, and it'll be like red or blue.
I love the word nebulous. It's one of my favorite words.
Anyway, so I saw him in the green room later, and I was like, Kurt, Tripoli was telling me that you have some kind of theory about the Giants. What is it? And he goes, huh? What? What are you talking about? He was like, no, I don't care about sports at all. I'm like, no, not the New York Giants. Like the theoretical
The idea that we
Bigfoot.
were giants.
Bigfoot, motherfucker.
Did you tell him that?
And he was like, oh, yeah. He's like, no, I don't really have any that you. And he's like, he's like, no, actually, I don't really know anything about that at all. But here it is. And
Right.
he'll go like 20 minutes on it. It's like,
That's
well,
so
you had
funny.
nothing.
That's so good. He's like, I can't say here or there if it's true, but here's everything there is to know about it.
It was a dream come true. If 2017 Mike
Yeah.
knew that I had a conversation with Tripoli and Metzger about conspiracies,
Yeah.
oh, what a great like little just. It was a bucket list moment
Yeah.
for me for sure. With Butterly, what
Yeah.
an added bonus of having Butterly in on that too.
Yeah.
Oh, it was such a bucket list moment. I'm sorry to be a douchey name dropper, but it was just so fun.
This was great. No, you're so right. No one wants to hear about Tom anymore.
Yeah, gossip about the government.
So true. I love
Frank.
that. I'm happy for you.
Frank being cool out there.
Frank's cool as fuck. Frank has the coolest shirts.
I know.
Anyway, I think this has been Gas Digital Now, the Gas Digital wrap-up show.
Guys, we'll get to regularly scheduled programming next week.
Yes. But we had to talk about, you gave me the week off this week. This
Yeah.
is chill as fuck. I don't know.
Sorry this wasn't the funniest episode or the...
I mean, they want to hear, the Mexico ep did really well. So I'm sure this
Yeah.
will do well too. People want to hear.
I heard Big J did great on his
Nice.
weekend as well. He came and came to support Butterly and everything. It was really cool. He was very proud of him.
Yeah.
He like gave him a hug and everything. It was very sweet. Yeah, it felt like Austin took over, or excuse me, Gas Digital took over
Took
Austin.
over Austin, yeah.
It was really our weekend there because Jay was at the mothership and we were doing the things at the creek. It was and it felt like Skankfest light.
Yeah, it sounded like it.
That's, guys, is that like a good description? Skankfest light?
Yeah.
For sure. A lot of love, so much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, and all the comics were there to hang out. Like, it didn't feel like anyone was rushing to go anywhere. We were all just kind of vibing,
Right.
talking. What were you guys talking about in the garden chairs? I felt like you guys were having some, like, deep convos back there.
You guys want to
At the creek? Where?
Yeah, in that patio area.
You guys want to air the probably personal shit you were talking about in private? Sorry, I was
What day
clowning.
was this? I don't
I
remember.
mean, I haven't gotten my period for like 4. I'm kidding.
Just in
Yeah,
general.
like that's what I was talking about. If anyone wants
I don't
to
know.
know.
We were
Either
just hanging
Friday
out
or
with
Saturday
everybody.
when you're hanging out on the patio. Did you have any good conversations?
Friday, we weren't at the creek too long. We followed Lewis to the mothership
Oh,
for
yeah,
his
that's
set.
right.
Like baby ducks following the
And
mother.
then Saturday was like everyone was in the backyard, so it was everyone was hanging out.
Yeah.
I don't remember like a specific like moment of just us, but
Yeah.
I had a great time all around.
I have one more thing I want to say before we sign off. Last weekend, the weekend before last weekend, was my birthday.
Aww.
And we hung out with Dom and Serafina on my birthday. And Paco. Paco made a drop in.
Yeah.
I won't go into depth about my whole weekend, but my birthday was a Friday. Mike took me we walked around Central Park for a long time and then took me to a very expensive Italian restaurant. And then that Ralph approved. And then we went to Barcade on St. Mark's, and we had 100, not literally, arcade coins from the one in Jersey City that shut down, and they took them. So we didn't have to pay for games for the first hour that we were there. It was awesome. And then we met Dom and Serafina in Jersey City at Pet Shop.
Yes, it was so kind of them.
And it was awesome. And I was too drunk. Which is good because then I hosted a party the next day and it forced me to not get too drunk the next day.
A perfect hang.
Yeah.
This was their first time at Pet Shop. And
was it?
I think
nice.
they got a good first impression of it.
Yeah. My mistake was I was already drunk and I got myself a drink when I got to Pet Shop. And I was like, duh, it's my birthday. They're going to buy me drinks when they get here. And so that was too many for me. Anyway, that was really fun. I liked that a lot. And Paco met us at Barcade for 5 minutes. He was leaving a spot.
Oh, you know what? I do have to say this too. And that was really fun.
Yes.
By the way, it was
delightful.
It was a perfect ending to the evening. Because as much as it was fun spending the day with you, it's kind of nice to
expand,
have other people there to kind of, do the thing. I met some chat members.
Yes.
I met Runaway Sloth.
What an infamous name.
I really thought that he was like a neckbeard incel this whole time, but he's kind of like an in-shape dude with a cool beard.
Yeah.
I was expecting someone...
I'm picturing
And Lewis apologized to him and said, I'm sorry, dude. I know I kept calling you short. You're not as short as I thought you were.
That's so funny.
So he was he apologized to Slav for trashing him a little bit.
No, I picture him being like not like a skinhead with hair is what I'm picturing. Like someone who's kind of buff and has tattoos in like a skinhead kind of way.
Sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was No, not Nazi. No, just a Texas guy,
right?
An East Texas guy,
right?
A West Texas guy,
a
North
Texas guy,
or
a South Texas guy. Who
which
else
is
did
just
you meet?
Mexico.
You said people. Oh, maybe
hate speech.
Hate
speech was there. Well, he was cool as fuck.
Nice.
I forget the other person, but there was another RLC member in there. I don't remember their name.
That's funny.
But it was cool seeing them.
Nice.
So thank you guys for saying what up in person, because I really appreciated putting the names to the faces.
Right.
And actually connecting with you guys. It was a special little moment. And then there were 2 fucking blind people there the last night. I was like, what is this?
Wow.
Because there was the guy from Skankfest, the light-skinned guy that you know. And then there was another one. No, I think it was just a local. And I'm like, who? I didn't get my invite to the meeting, but I guess I'm here anyway.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
That's funny.
And then I was commiserating with one of them being like, don't you hate it when people are like, oh, your sense is heightened?
Right.
Do you hear better now? It's like, shut the fuck up.
You say that just because the answer is no.
Yeah, we both agreed on that. It doesn't make sense.
It does make sense.
No, it doesn't.
Some people it works that way for.
No.
No, not
you
ever.
notice it more, but it's not heightened.
That's what that means.
It's not super hearing. No, people think you have fucking super hearing.
Oh,
you have X-ray hearing.
That's stupid. I wish you had X-ray hearing.
Damn, got my ass.
Bro doesn't listen.
Because she doesn't stop rambling like I did this entire episode.
This has been GaS Digital Now, the GaS Digital Wrap-Up
Sorry.
Show. If you liked it and you think we got there, if you wish you were there, leave a comment. If you were there, leave a comment.
Oh, yeah.
If you saw Mike, leave
sorry.
a comment.
If you saw
He's
me.
sorry. Go watch Mike's episode of PITM and
buddy.
and Rainy
Getting some
Show. Getting some head.
But most importantly, subscribe here at GaS Digital now to get us to that 3,000 goal so we can get that lie detector to test. What did I say?
You were their ad on Panties in the Mouth. They literally gave you an ad break.
I asked for that.
That's
because I forgot to plug during the show and I was really drunk and I was like, guys, can you just
That's so funny.
go to the throttle?
You gotta dry out a little after this trip, I think.
Go to the now pay.
Subscribe at Gas Digital Now on YouTube. Sign up with code NOW on gasdigital.com.
Come on.
Subscribe to Fart Carnival on YouTube. Go to partoftheproblem.com and sign up. And subscribe to Part of the Problem clips on YouTube. And Natalie Chico on Venmo.
Guys, get naughty and also follow us on GaS Digital Instagram and Twitter at GaS Digital. Get naughty and join us on the YouTube channel.
Why is it naughty?
At GaS Digital Network, because I'm going to be posting behind the scenes from the 30 minutes with interviews from all your favorite comedians. So this isn't it. You'll get to see you'll get an even better backdoor lens to what went on in the Austin streets of the city of cowboy love.
City of cowboy love.
I can't quit you. I can't quit you.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's it. That Blind Mike on Instagram. Oh, his tummy's out. His nips are out. Cut it now, quick, before he takes more off. Bye, everybody.